Free pattern Friday!
Okay, so this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some scrap fabric. I cut mine like a 2" by 30. Okay, this is gonna be for my ruffles. You need a oven mitt. I got this from Dollar Tree, which is $1. Super cute. Pins and a seam ripper. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I've already. What I did is that I measured up about 2 inches, about 3 inches here. You see, and I just seam ripped my seams here just to open it. Okay, so you just measure up about 3 inches and then just rip that seam open here. And the reason why I did this is because when I make my ruffles, and it'll be really hard for me to put this under the sewing machine. You know, it's really hard to put this under the sewing machine just to attach the ruffles. So I just went ahead and just seam ripped this open, and you know, we're just gonna put this to the side. So now let's start on our ruffles. Okay, so like I said, my ruffle here is 2 inches by 30. 2 inches by 30, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this to the sewing machine. Well, I'm gonna take this to my serger. And I am going to just serge my raw ends here. All the way, just the long ends. You don't even have to do the short ends here. So I'm just gonna serge all of this. If you want to, after you serge it, if you want to fold it under, you can. I'm not, because I just love this. You see, I just love this serge look here. It just gives it a little, you know, jazz to me. So I'm just gonna do it just like this, okay? So I'm gonna take this to my serger and serge the long ends of my ruffles, and I'll be back. Okay, so I serged the long ends of my ruffles, and I didn't serge the short ends because it will be enclosed in my oven mitt. And okay, so I'm here at my sewing machine, and what I'm going to do is I have the Brother Project Runway edition. So I am just going to change my settings on my sewing machine so that I can create the ruffles without doing the gathering stitch. Okay, here is my settings for gathering my ruffles, just using my sewing machine just to gather ruffles for me. This is the setting that I'm using to just gather my ruffles. As you can see here, I have my stitch length of a 5 and my tension at an 8, and this is how I will create my ruffles without a ruffle. Okay, so I got my ruffle, and you saw my settings, and I'm just going to go down the center here of my ruffles, okay? So if you could probably see back here on the back, my ruffles are being gathered for me without a ruffle foot. And see, we have our ruffles. Okay, so you see, I got my ruffles all ruffled up, right? So now grab your oven mitt and your pins. I have more pins than this. They're just in another project that I gotta finish, y'all. So if y'all are like me, like y'all just be jumping to projects, look, comment down below. I'm sorry, I got to get myself together. But anywho, now what we're gonna do is let's put these pins in this cute little oven mitt, okay? So what you'll do here is we're gonna start on one side, whatever side you want to pick, you know, just start on one side here. And then what we'll do is we're going to take our ruffle, we're gonna line it up here on the side. I like to line mine up along the edge here of the bias here, you see? So you can line it up here on the bias right there. So just line it up here, and then we'll just pin just like that, okay? And we're gonna do this all the way around, you see? Just like that. Now, I'll stretch this out a little bit so then it can go to the end of that side. All right, so I just want to give y'all a little tip when it comes to using your sewing machine. Like I did, you just change my settings on my sewing machine to do my ruffles. When you do just a regular gathering stitch, you know that you have to pull the bobbin thread, right? So when you use your sewing machine to do the ruffles for you, you always pull on your top thread, okay? Because if you pull your bottom thread, you're gonna it's like you're locking up your your stitches. So when you use your sewing machine to do the ruffles for you, always pull the top thread. So if my ruffles here was too short, what I'll do is like I did here, I just pull my ruffles to the end here, I pin, and in order for me to get these to ruffle up, I will pull my top thread, okay, and not my bottom. So look, so I just pull my top thread here if I want to tighten it or if I want to loosen it up, okay? So just always remember that. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to just pin all the way around. Okay, see, so I pinned my ruffles all the way around the bottom of my oven mitt using the bias here as a guide of where I want my ruffles to hit, to stop, okay, to hit it, okay? So what I'm gonna do next is I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and just sew all the way around here just to attach my ruffles, okay? All right, so now this is what we're gonna do. Me opening up this side seam here was a whole lot easier for me to, you know, add my ruffles onto it. It was just a whole lot easier. So now what you just do is just take your little thread off your gathering stitch thread off and just take it out. So I removed my gathering stitches. It was a whole lot easier by me just opening up this side seams here to put put my ruffles on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip my mitt wrong side out. Just like that. And I'm just going to put my put my side seams back together, just pin here. So I'm just pretty much is just closing my opening here, right here. And let's make sure that our ruffles are lined up. Make sure our ruffles are lined up and pin. All right, and then now I'm just gonna take this back to the sewing machine and I'm just going to sew my side seam back up here. Just top stitch, well not top stitch, back stitch before and after, and I'll be back. Okay, so I went to the sewing machine and I just closed this side seam up here, and now I'm just gonna flip it right side out. Just like that. Boom. And look at that. Look how cute that is. And you're done. Also, if you wanted to, and check out the side seam here. Like, I mean, I know it's just, you know, I tried to measure it up as best way I could. But, you know, hey, in sewing, you know, you mess up. Unless you just really look at it and be like, ooh, oh my goodness, like, this didn't work. Oh my God. You know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to my house anyway. Or you can make this right here for a friend. Doesn't matter. She probably don't sew. She won't know anyway. Anywho. So, yeah. So, another cute option on here is if you had like some rickrack or something. I wouldn't use this black rickrack because, I mean, it don't bring out any best qualities. But if you had like a different color rickrack or whatever that you wanted to put on here just to hide the little, you know, your gathering stitch seams here, then you can. It's all up to you. You just will have to put this on the same time before you close in your spot here. Close in your side seams. But this is super cute. Like, beginner friendly, beginner sewing friendly, and you can make these for your friends or make them for yourself. It's super cute, super cheap, and hey, you know, thank you so much for sewing with me today. Free Pattern Friday! Now, Wow, look how cute this is. So, you know, it's almost Thanksgiving, and then you know, Christmas and stuff like that. And you can go and make your own little cute little ruffle oven mitt. And your cute little little decor for your kitchen. So it was super easy, super simple. Check it out, try it out, you know. And I got all of this from Dollar Tree. So it ain't cost me but a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? Good, cheap. Love it. Look how that is. It's so thick and adorable. I love it. But like I said, I'm going to try the fabric glue that I saw on the blog on Pinterest. And I'm going to see how it works out. Because y'all remember what I said about the last time I used the fabric glue. Check that video out. Like, it didn't work out for me. But hopefully it'll work out this time because it don't have anything to do with rhinestones and kids. So, yeah. But yeah, look. Thank you guys so much for sewing with me. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to click that notification bell so y'all can get, you know what I'm saying, get in where you fit in, which you gonna fit in because it is what it is. Now, thank you. Y'all have a great day. Get your decoration on, your decor on for your kitchen. See you guys later.